Council is laying the groundwork for a new bylaw to restrict medical marijuana grow operations. Both the federal and provincial governments have deemed such operations will happen, and municipalities are now scrambling to regulate the industry.
3 areas like Boundary Road, the Danson Industrial Park and the BCR have been flagged as potential locations for a medical marijuana grow operation. But Council has set out many restrictions for such operations.
It's also allowed in the light industrial areas and major industrial such as Danson Industrial, BCR and the Boundary Road Industrial Subdivision. Also it'll be 1 kilometre from the downtown, 1 kilometre setback from residential uses.
Restrictions are also in place for operations in the Agricultural Land Reserve.
Restrictions on the medical marijuana within the City of Prince George. It'll be allowed in the ALR with a minimum parcel size in the ALR of 15 hectares, a setback from residential of 1 kilometre and correctional facilities and 1 kilometre from the downtown.
The federal government made medical marijuana legal, and the provincial government recently told municipalities they cannot ban such operations. It's why Council is putting a bylaw in place to restrict where they are set up.
The changes that have been made permit us to put it in perhaps an industrial area, a light or heavy industrial area, tax it in the appropriate tax class under which it belongs, keep farmland for food and crops, and I think keeping it away from homes is also probably the biggest thing Council wanted to see.
The city has been assured the RCMP will be part of the process every step of the way when such an application comes forward, but Council wanted to find a way to keep the public in the loop.
The most important thing I think people wanted to have at the council table is that it must come for a rezoning regardless of where it gets located, which means the public will have an opportunity for input at a hearing, and that's what we really wanted to make sure each and every time we consider one of these, the public's going to have a chance to come to council and share their thoughts.
The first 2 readings of the new bylaw passed with very little fanfare, but this is something of an unusual process when it comes to the public hearing.
It'll be referred out to Agricultural Land Commission for their comments. They must approve our bylaw, our intended setbacks and things like that.
Every operation will have to be inspected by the federal government for such things as proper venting and design. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.